Yo. Welcome to the You Good podcast. Again, we're just three young black men with aspirations fighting through society and pop culture to get to where we need to go without selling crack or a jump shot. Episode 7 in this motherfucker. You got your boy Dom G in this motherfucker.
What up? My bad.
Of course, you got me, Jamal. Mitch ain't gonna be able to make it today. He wound up punching a 7-year-old in Target, so this nigga is locked up and nowhere to be found for right now. But, you know, he'll get out.
Yeah, man.
That's our nigga, he'll get out.
Episode 7, man. I'm loving it. I'm liking it.
Yes, man.
It's happening fast, man.
It's moving along, dude. We're on Stitcher now.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Finally on fucking Stitcher. You know what I'm saying? Better late than never. We're still working on iTunes right now, trying to get all this shit straightened up, but everything's really working out and we continue to move. Definitely hope your week is doing okay. If you young and black and you listen to rap, or some people who's old and black and listen to rap. Either way, I'm pretty sure if you listen to this podcast, you're part of this particular community, but it's been a pretty rough week for everybody, beginning of the week, due to the death of Nipsey Hussle, which was a big one. So for the ones who are under a rock but just so happen to listen to Millennial Urban Podcast, I would say Sunday, Nipsey Hussle was in front of his basically he owns like a plaza, right? Mm-hmm. And a particular store he has called the Marathon clothing store. He was in front of there and an assailant had ran up on him, shot him 6 times, was rushed to the hospital and declared dead, I think at 3:11 p.m., if I'm correct. So the news has spread pretty fast. It affected a lot of people. A lot of different comparisons, a lot of different theories of what happened. That happened Sunday. Tuesday, the guy responsible for it, allegedly, I guess,
to the mental hospital.
Yeah, which I definitely feel like that escape kind of shit was a ploy, but Eric Holder. Eric Holder was the guy who supposedly is responsible for shooting him, which they found him at a mental institution as he was trying to get himself into it. And he's locked up. Bail set at $7 million. He also has the prosecutor behind him, one of OJ's prosecutors, who's actually defending him, and he is planning to plead not guilty. There was a getaway driver as well. It was a young woman, I guess it's like a white truck, some kind of car, whatever, who's claiming she had no idea what was going on. She was completely in the dark. Just a lot of questions. And then you had the questions that led off into theories, and you had the theories that led off into so many other different things, deeper conversations, stuff like that. Dom, let's start off with you, man. Like, did you want to start off with you? Like, did you have any thoughts about just his death? I mean,
man, you know, that was, man, just the guy, man, is, I mean, man, we've been watching it on so many, well, I know everybody has, like, just been watching on so many different platforms and stuff like that, but, you know, man, I just got to reiterate, you know, he was just a great guy. I mean, he was great. He had a vision, you know what I'm saying, and he was going down that path. He was being, basically, you know, like a lot of people, you know, a lot of people,
hold on 1 second. He got something wrong with his mic. Right quick. All right, try it.
My J, man.
There you go.
Shit.
Hey.
Yeah, nah. But a lot of people, you know, talk a good game, but man, he was about action, man. And so he made a lot of different moves, man, just to for the betterment of his community, for the betterment of, you know, just leading by example, man. Leading by example, bro. You know, through music, through business ventures, through many different avenues, man. So I was definitely a tough one to lose, man. And just in hip hop period, or just shit in black community, you know what I'm saying? I mean, all the way around, bro. This was a tough one. So Man, it definitely caught me out of nowhere, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Nah, man, this shit is crazy. I think one of the things that stick out dealing with Nipsey Hussle, I think the reason why it affects a lot of people of what he did, of what happened to him, and it's a bigger story than just a rapper dying. The situation itself this situation is bigger than Nipsey Hussle just because Nipsey Hussle made his situation bigger than him.
Yeah.
You know, this was a guy who pretty much was the embodiment of empowerment. This was a guy who, young as hell, focused on building himself, and usually guys his age focus on building themselves and their brands, but this guy was actually trying to uplift people. This was a guy who purchased plazas, who had his idea on, in the tech world, hiring people from his community, uplifting people from his community. Main word is community. I think a lot of people forget about that. And believe it or not, this is really to the other rappers out there, because they had a few that was talking about this situation, but they kind of used it as a sense of self-promotion.
Yeah.
Uh,
I saw a lot of that, man,
Yeah.
unfortunately. Just more than just artists, bro. I feel like a couple people were talking about it, man, just for...
Exactly.
Yeah.
And I feel like you driving through your old neighborhood as something new, not stopping, not stopping, continue to go green light, just passing through, kind of barely cracking the window to kind of put your fingers out like, what's up? That's not motivation to not what you think it is. Like, if you either don't want to go back or you want to go back. And then that's another conversation in itself. But quit thinking that y'all niggas are the same. Cause it's obviously is not. Like, besides you niggas rapping, I think it was a difference with him in a sense. Cause he wasn't just preaching about empowerment, but he was actually doing
action,
things.
bro.
It was all action. You know what I'm saying? And the thing is, which I know Nipsey considered himself being a real person, just a real nigga, period, from his music. But I think the most realest thing that he was doing, the reason why people said that he was real is because he showed the benefits of being human. He showed empathy towards his people. He kept his foot down. He cared about his morals. He knew it was a situation bigger than him, and he went for it. And I think him being as human as he was the real thing. And the situation is just the latest version of one of the oldest stories told. Hate and envy has always been around. It's nothing that's new. It's situations where it's been tragic stories that a lot of people have never heard of that has happened in hoods stretched across this goddamn country that is sad as this. The only difference is that we were able to watch this in real time as this person grew into a man that we all could salute to and was taken down right before our eyes. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, and it's just a crazy situation. It's something sporadic. Obviously, that motherfucker Eric Holder, who did what he did, wasn't fucking thinking. Looking at the footage, you could tell it was, you could tell it was kind of premeditated, like, oh, I'm gonna take care of this shit. You could tell it was like on like a spur of the moment kind of situation. Man,
like one of them things where...
And he didn't think it was gonna be that heavy. He thought it was gonna end with fucking airbrush shirts and fucking retweets. But no, that shit fucking erupted.
On,
and with that nigga being so closed-minded and stupid as he was, you did this in the vicinity of where you live, it's gonna fucking hit you. So now, at that point, when he realized how big it was, hundreds of people showed up to the store. It stretched, the news stretched across. People pissed off. Because you have to remember, Nipsey is still like a nigga from the hood. So it's like, and on top of that, obviously, this nigga goes back to the hood. So you're not doing this to a motherfucker that's disconnected. You're doing this to people, you're doing this to motherfuckers on the same level as you that was attached to this man who was doing more for not only himself but for others. And you decided to do this after you made this dumbass decision. Now you had no choice but to set up a ploy to rush yourself to the mental institution.
Mental institution, bro.
Just so you can plead insanity when it's time, because that's obviously where the fuck that's
What's the
leading
play?
to.
Yeah, that's the play.
Exactly.
And
that's fucking sad. And that it's no way wherever that nigga could go. If he does go to, like, even now he's in solitary.
Yeah, solitary. He can't be
Exactly.
touched, bro. You know he's not gonna be in there with everybody else.
But that's the thing. Eventually,
he wouldn't make it to trial, bro.
but that's the beauty of it. Eventually, your ass will.
Yeah, that energy.
It's
coming back, bro.
Yeah,
Sure.
so it's like whatever the fuck you think is gonna happen, because you're not gonna be free. So if you eventually, they're gonna put your ass somewhere where you feel like you need to go until they move your ass over. Like, people not gonna forget about that.
You're not gonna be and I don't wish am I too loud? I'm good.
You good.
All right, yeah. I don't want to wish
Yeah.
I don't want to wish bad or harm on anybody, man. But like, they're gonna sentence that guy, and he's not just gonna be in solitary confinement forever, bro. Like,
Oh yeah.
it's one of them type. I feel like it's one of them type of things. Like, he gonna have to answer. He gonna have to answer for that one way or another, bro.
Oh yeah. You bringing harm. You made a permanent decision off a 2-second thing, and now like they gonna feel they like. Usually I tell people who gonna get their demise, like, they gonna feel for you, but they not gonna feel for you.
Man.
The way you took that man out, the actions you did after you shot him, all that fucking bullshit, yeah, that catches up with motherfuckers. Like, people forget. Like, if you want to show how bad you is because you got a fucking cracked ego,
Yeah.
like, niggas gonna show you, like, not even niggas, just the world is gonna show or want to see how bad you are.
Yeah.
That's how things usually fucking go. You that bad, they want to see how bad you are. Let's see what you can handle, since you like to make decisions like this. This wasn't going to be one of those situations where you kill a king and you turn around and oh, I'm the nigga that got him. Like, it's not.
Come on, man.
Yeah, they gonna take your head off, bro. But besides the one end, the other end is, I think a lot of people need to learn from this situation, including us. I feel like this has been going on forever. It's always been a symbol that represents something bigger than us that gets taken down, and we throw everything out towards it of why this happened and all this.
Mm-hmm.
Let's not forget about the motive. Let's continue to move forward. This person was doing something bigger than us. If you want to respect him, if you want to continue to call him, saying that it feels like Pac and all this, don't let this be another Tupac situation. If the man was preaching something, if he was doing something that benefits people other than him, then I feel like we should be responsible and continue to do the same.
Nah, exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So people just can't be sitting around and saying, man, this is fucked up and all this. Yes, it's fucking fucked up. Yes, it's sad for his wife, his family. You know what I'm saying? I know they said he had a daughter, but I don't know if he had other kids. But just the people around him is super fucked up. Lead them in a moment to grieve as they try to figure out how to continue to move life in a way. But for everybody else, which if it hurts, it hurts. I definitely understand. But definitely move forward. Take what he was saying, and let's not continue to keep this cycle moving where we lift, when we do lift people up and they get taken away from us, then that's it. Now we have to wait for another 5, 6, 10, 20 years to get another one.
Right.
And the cycle continues. Let's continue to do our parts and, continue to, if you're not a Nipsey Hussle person yourself, continue to support those Nipsey Hussle individuals. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
When Pac died, it was 20, 30, like look at the generation now. You got your Jay-Z's out there, you had your Nipsey Hussles out there, you had a lot of people that's doing a lot, that's in a position or have a platform that's doing what they can for the community, but you don't have to have money to do stuff for your community.
Right.
You can it's plenty of different things you can do to uplift your community. A lot of people talk about, when the kids go outside and they see broken windows and shit's fucked up and trees was a big thing for some people. Kids don't even see fucking trees. We can always plant a fucking tree. Like it's a lot of stuff that we can do as a whole to cover up what this one person was doing by themselves. So just fucking remember that and RIP to Nipsey.
And as we go back on this, I see a lot of people now his streams going up and stuff, man. Really listen to those. Man, he was rapping, man. He was really talking about the stuff he was doing too. In a positive light. Like, Listen to that shit, man. I mean, like you, cause I know you said even it's some people that would not really on them like that and stuff like that, man.
It's fine. I feel like
Yeah, you don't have to like, but man, it's a reason. I mean, for the people that don't know, you know, it's a reason why. You know, he's getting all this love, bro. So I mean, just check him out a little bit. You'll definitely understand why if you do a little bit of googling.
yeah, this ain't the situation like. This ain't like when Boosie got out of jail and TMZ was like, Boosie's out. Like, these niggas, like, what I mean by that, because you know, like TMZ, there's not like they day one Boosie fans, but the reason why I make that example is like, Nipsey wasn't loved after he died. There was plenty of people that fucked with Nipsey when he was alive.
Yeah.
Plenty of people, and they have good reason to. This was a man who was selfless and continued to do for others. You know what I'm saying? So Dom's right. If you don't know about his music, but he look for the reason, because he wasn't just a rapper. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Watch the interviews, like just kind of take in what he's saying.
He had some gems, man.
He definitely had some gems. Yeah.
I felt like he knew he knew himself as a man. He just knew what he know what he was about, bro, and he was doing it, man. I mean, and he was just, it's crazy, bro. He was, I don't know.
Yeah.
He was coming into his own, too. That's the crazy thing about it, bro.
He was 33, man. He was really coming to his own. I remember when that nigga had no beard.
Yeah.
That came with the motherfucking bean pie beard, bro, and he's definitely stepped right and stepped accordingly. So, yeah, don't just sit there and grieve for that man. Live for that man. Live by, you take what he said and you continue to empower yourself and empower others. I think that's the biggest thing. You know, sometimes people, know it or not, man, I feel like some people are born to empower others, period. And then they get to a point that they know that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So let's continue to build that shit up and live every day by, you know, his creed and doing better for other people. I think that's the biggest thing. Yeah, that's crazy, man.
Nipsey, man. R.I.P. Nipsey, bro.
So I guess that does easily segue to the next one, which everybody been talking about, trying to figure out what the fuck to do. I think the difference between everybody and us is like, we still on the come up to do things. Everybody that we honestly see talk about this particular topic obviously already made it. They already have the big house somewhere else and all that shit. Yeah. So I'm gonna ask you, Dom, like, do you personally feel like when your ass make it out the hood, should you stay out the hood? How do you feel?
Let me see. I don't know, man. I feel like it depends, man. It depends on I don't know, man. I always look at that as individual thing. Let me think. I think it just depends, man. Like, you definitely should remove, like, you're not gonna, when people, I feel like it's just a natural thing. Like, if you make it to a different, like, man, I cannot think of that artist, man, I seen on the interview, and he said, my bad, I'm gonna go back to it, but just this artist, he got rich or whatever. He became a rap artist or whatever. Yeah. And he bought out like his apartment complex.
That sounds familiar to the motherfucker.
I don't know who the guy is, bro. I don't know who the guy is. But
Nelly?
No. That's a young guy.
Oh, it was a young nigga? All right. That sounds like some Nelly shit. St. Louis is affordable, nigga.
Yeah, exactly. But he bought out, he got rich or whatever. I think he got the deal and he used the money to literally buy the apartment complex and put all his family lived there for free and shit like that. He was doing, but he was, I don't know. I didn't follow up on that story, man, but I don't know. I just thought that that was different. You know what I'm saying? I don't
no cap whatsoever, but if Don don't remember your name, obviously your family ain't living there for free no more. Them niggas pay rent.
Nah, exactly.
Like, my niggas get kind of thin. Y'all niggas had to cough up $800 a month, motherfucker. Like,
exactly. But I definitely feel like, man, once you make it to a certain level, bro, you definitely got to remove yourself. you don't have to remove yourself. You can still. I'm saying like you're naturally gonna get a new home because like living in a living in that environment and you on that status, bro. You're definitely gonna get haters. You know what I'm saying? Haters is.
That's crazy, man. You know what? That's niggas be forgetting. Dog. Like I guess. Cause you could be the same nigga. Like Dom, you the same dude.
Mm-hmm.
Somehow, some way, you come across, let's say, a quarter of a million, right?
Mm-hmm.
Bro, it's you the same. Like you know that you the same dude.
Yeah.
Everybody else around you don't see you.
They don't see your ass. Yeah.
And then the thing that sucks about it, with everybody not seeing you the same, they within themselves don't have the same outlook of you.
Yeah.
That you would think they do. You would think that everybody either love the fact that you made it,
Mm-hmm.
Nah. You got some that do.
Look at your ass as an opportunity too.
And then you just got the super envious ones.
So you gotta remove yourself to some type of way, some type of shape or fashion. And then if you want to go back, you can go back or whatever. But I mean, I'm talking about. Like that question, I don't know why I look at it so straight up and down. Like, should you know what I'm saying? I don't know anybody that quote unquote made it and just stayed where they were, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm even thinking about the hood is like, where's the game right now? These are blood. I'm just throwing random names out. Where's like a nigga like YG? Where is he standing? He's not.
Yeah.
I don't think, or Schoolboy Q. I know I'm just doing West Coast niggas randomly, but but like, where are they living? I'm pretty sure they not. You know what I'm saying? These niggas are too noticed. I mean, I don't know, but I'm pretty sure they still in touch with the hood though, which is a weird thing, you know, which is a good thing, you know. But I wonder like what they're thinking, like that question specifically. Like I just wonder. Does that make them think about that shit? You know what I'm saying? Like, damn, this nigga was, you know.
I mean, shit. And they
building
not
up
to say if they wasn't thinking about it before, they definitely thinking about it now.
For sure.
Hell yeah. So I don't know.
So
I definitely feel like you should move out the hood. Not for the reasons, but not for the reasons that we think. I feel like you should move out not for safety precautions and none of that shit. But if you can afford to take yourself out of your environment to experience other environments, it opens things up. Yeah. Like I think about them. I think about those kids, like usually some like rich white motherfuckers that do this shit, but it's funny. The ones that like take a year off to go traveling, or the ones that lose their job and they were like, you know what? I'm just gonna travel the world.
Yeah.
For like the next year. Like the ones that can afford to do that shit. Definitely, if you ever come across some money, go to other places. And I'm not even saying you ain't got to go to like super, like go to definitely experience other cultures, other places around the world, because you come with a broader horizon or experience or just knowledge of self of what you want to do further, you know.
And that's life, man. You want to grow through life and learn different things and experience different perspectives, man. Because and that's really, you're right. That's really the true reason why you would move if you're granted that opportunity. You know what I'm saying? You
never grow if you a big fish in a small pond.
Exactly, bro.
Ever.
Exactly. To sum it up.
You never fucking grow.
Yeah.
And you ain't gotta. It's not even just a money thing. I mean, the money helps definitely, but I'm saying like, just to really experience something beyond your means, or just you know what I'm saying, or what they give you, whatever life give you, experience something beyond that.
Yeah.
We always have to grow. I think that's the biggest thing, period. Motherfuckers lose
sight of that.
You know what I'm saying? That'd be dope if everybody in these like lower communities can fucking take one day out the year or a week out the year and go experience something beyond themselves. I think our mind state would see a lot different. Like if that one motherfucker, the Eric Holder kid, if his ass cracked ego, probably never been nowhere in his fucking life, wanted to rap like fucking everybody else and do all this other shit that he only seen because he never experienced. Imagine if that kid, if he was young and somebody really like
showed him something.
Yeah, just mentored this motherfucker, took him outside of the city to really experience some shit. Know that you actually have something to live for instead of somebody fucking calling you out your name or whatever. You know what I'm saying? I definitely think that situation, he would be able to understand that the situation is bigger than him, or whatever the fuck that is, or to kind of go beyond himself. It's a lot more that he can do, or would have done for himself, instead of just feeling like he was disrespecting and he has to do something so sporadic that ends one person's life, but fucked up his, and more importantly, fuck up so many others. But yeah, it's just all about experiences at the end of the day. Like, if you stay in one spot forever, or period, like some people do in life, you don't grow, you don't learn shit, and you just stuck. And now
if you know better, you do better, bro.
As soon as you feel like, as soon as you have the spark of enlightenment to do something, now it's the old dog new trick shit.
Right.
And you feel like it's too late, and and it's never too late. But at the same time, like, yo, take your ass outside of your fucking means to go find a new sense of self and knowledge.
Right.
Period.
Right. Man, well put.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, I definitely feel like if Eric Holder was maybe aware of other things, man, this move definitely wouldn't have been the move in his mind, bro.
He didn't have that motherfucker didn't have. He was selfish because he didn't have anything else.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So he felt like he needed to prove to other people that he was a man, because he couldn't prove it to the more important person, which was himself.
Right.
So he had to do something so fucking stupid. You know what I'm saying? People forget about that dumbass shit, man. They're just fucking for the dumbest reasons, just playing around. I don't know why this is super unrelated, but it had me thinking, because I think that shit took place here. I was in Cali at the time, but I seen a video. We had this chick and this dude. They was in the front, and it was this one dude that was in the back, and these niggas was on like Facebook Live or some shit, and the chick was holding a gun, and she was all like, "Motherfucker, what's up? Y'all niggas, you remember? You niggas ain't shit." And then the nigga in the back like, "You making me nervous." Like, calm
With
down.
that gun, yeah,
and she
yeah.
shot that nigga. That nigga hunched over. She shot.
Hold on, man.
And he did that. That nigga started leaking like a teapot, bro. And he did that. I only see some, cause I think he lived, but I always see this with dead bodies. But I hate when niggas get shot and the bullet hits a certain nerve, that they make this sound. They make this sound like you hit something. Kind of like if you hit like a TV or you know how you used to hit a VCR DVD back in the day, and he'd be like, He kind of did that. He was like, and it kept going. That shit ain't funny, but it was just like, the reason why it brought me up, because I'm like, bitch, you didn't have to like wave this fucking line. First of all, who gave your ass a loaded gun?
Before
you didn't have to
started.
wave this loaded gun in front of anybody, and then your reaction to after you shot that nigga, which of course that's usually a regular reaction, proves that your ass is not as tough as you think
exactly,
you is,
bro.
and put that shit the fuck down. I think I think they took off, and then they wound up catching them, and they got arrested, and I think the dude lived and shit. But
if they knew better, they would have did better, bro.
How about you put the gun down and you lift a book?
It's just a lot of shit, man, being done, bro. There's just a lot of shit being done, bro, just for
clout,
attention, bro, which is crazy, bro.
That's crazy.
It's crazy. Or even, man, just another random thought, like, even as a kid, bro, I always love to come up or whatever, and I'm always rooting for people, bro. Like, I fuck with a lot of different artists, you know what I'm saying? Even like the Migos come up, or like Young Thug or whatever. But man, just the idea of I'm just throwing rappers out there, by the way, but like just the idea of like, man, the jury and shit, bro, it'd be crazy. We be like, bro, these niggas got like 38 chains on, bro. You can't just throw 2 or 3 on and just chill. Like,
I think T-Pain made a great point. Even though he did that shit on accident. Like, he did that shit because the nigga told him he couldn't do it, but it was so funny. That nigga had a big-ass chain.
Yeah.
It said big-ass chain.
Yeah, I remember that.
And he melted that bitch down into, like, a few other things. But it was just so funny because it's just like, that's what these motherfuckers do. And Nah, I definitely celebrate a nigga making it out, rapping or whatever, man. If you get yourself out of your situation and
That's the way you want to celebrate.
you're looking
respect,
at your family, that's
respect
cool.
for sure.
No, but I get what you're saying, like nigga. That,
I just see it as, hey, bro, you could
Yeah.
have did some shit with that, bro. That shit was like $500,000 on that shit.
And you know what's funny? It's only $500,000 when you buy it. Like that shit.
Man, yeah, it's definitely not value. Yeah, it's definitely not
like
value.
a car off the lot, bro. That
Yeah.
don't mean shit. That shit devalue quick than a motherfucker.
So if you need a rainy day fund, you try to turn them motherfuckers in or something, man. Them motherfuckers.
That shit gonna be worth. You paid $500,000. Now that bitch worth motherfucking 76,000. You like what the fuck?
Exactly, bro. Exactly.
Yeah, cause nobody gonna buy that dumbass shit. That's always funny to me. I always thought.
I don't know. I just think about different artists, like a Big Crit, bro. You wouldn't see that.
Yeah.
I mean, big artists, bro, or even Jay-Z. Jay-Z's the most clear one for me, bro. That nigga just stunts in the.
I mean,
you know what I'm saying?
he
That's
grew
luxury.
up.
Yeah.
Like he grew into that. Cause remember, he was the same nigga.
When they was doing the 80s shit, the rap.
What's that line?
When he had the hot top fade.
What's that Three King line we used to laugh at? I did that shit back in '88. Y'all niggas is late.
Yeah, nah.
Nigga had the grill. No, but niggas eventually grow, man. Like that's. I mean, yeah. Now he's rocking a head full of hair, nigga, looking like.
Got the dreads and shit.
Yeah, got the '98.
I fuck with it though.
The
I definitely
'98.
fuck with it.
Lenny Kravitz kind of look. You know what I'm saying?
Though.
That nigga grew the fuck up. Boy, he ain't worrying about shit. Just winning image awards or just doing what he can for his community. Like, what the fuck? But it's yeah, the game has changed a lot, dude. Like, shit. Remember that? Yeah.
You a fan of the choker chains?
Nah, man, I'm not. Lil Uzi Vert dressing like Hot Topic and shit. Nah, I'm not. I'm not really.
I'm just talking shit.
Niggas live their life. That nigga look like he was inspired by the movie The Craft and shit. That motherfucker out there get it. But I even remember when Lupe had like a small ass chain, and then he was on Tim Westwood. Tim Westwood was like, "Look at your chain," like whatever the fuck his accent.
But even Lupe
Like
never really. Lupe never. It's just some. I guess to each his own, bro. Like different people do whatever they want.
But it's a foreshadowing thing because look at it now. Like you see more rap videos without it than you see with it compared to like 6-7 years ago.
Mm-hmm. Or even the early 2000s, bro. That shit was crazy. Cash Money Millionaire. Them niggas was
the swinging chains. And I remember the XXL cover. Everybody got hit by. Baby and Wayne had all them goddamn chains. You like, where the fuck are they now?
Or even the bro, I think the most obnoxious joint was the car stopping, the rims keep spinning, bro. That's the spring wheels, them hoes, dog. Yeah. that shit felt like a Boondocks episode.
Oh my god, nah, man. I think I seen a nigga do that shit like. Maybe 6 months ago. Like, I seen that kind of car. It was on the SUV, and I was like, damn, man, somebody uncle is lost in time right now.
I guess it was hard at the time, though. Because I do remember, I don't know, bro.
Could you imagine this the mind state you have now back then? That'd be some funny shit. Like, the spree wells, the spinning chains, the 5XL shirts, the fucking...
the big shirts, bro.
Damn, what was it? It was something so fucking stupid. I can't even remember, bro.
The big shirts,
It was something. It wasn't the wave. It wasn't the do-rag with the hat. It was something that everybody was doing, and when there was no point of doing it. I can't even remember what it was. Oh, and then even the sweatband era. When niggas had sweatbands.
Niggas had wristbands.
And then some of them niggas went far and had finger bands. I'm like, why is your finger sweating? Can you shoot a shot with that shit, nigga? Who the fuck created this shit?
Niggas had wristbands for no reason.
Wristbands on, nigga.
That was that it's that Nick Cannon movie, bro. With Christina Milian.
Love Don't Cost a Thing? God damn.
Yeah, nigga had the forces on at the beach around the neck.
Nigga, that's crazy. I grew up in that era. I definitely did. Besides the finger bands, I think everything I'm teasing, I did all of that shit at one point in my motherfucking life.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure I can look back at some pictures and like, why the fuck was I that stupid?
Yeah, nah, man, we all got it, bro, for sure. I mean, yeah, and a lot of these people I talk about, they young, bro. Like you said, Lil Uzi. How old is that nigga? Like,
gotta be like
22 to him, 20. I don't even know.
Yeah.
So yeah, yeah. I don't know. It's just a thought I had.
They all young as shit, man. It's cool, man. Just let them celebrate them. As long as they don't get trapped in time, I think that's the biggest thing. Like, hopefully that nigga ain't 60-something with a fucking choke collar. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
We all grow from whatever the fuck it is. You continue to reimagine yourself.
I jam them, but I'm talking shit, but I jam all these guys, bro. Like, Lil Uzi, you know what I'm saying? I don't know if you be on him, but you know, he took all his music down and shit like that. It was recent, bro. He made an announcement. He was quitting music and shit.
That was Uzi, right?
Yeah, probably like 2 or 3 weeks ago.
Yeah, over the drama shit, and then Rock Nation that picked him up.
Yeah.
Yeah, they wound up picking that nigga up like on a management deal and some shit.
Yeah. Do you feel like that was a genuine thought of his, or you feel like it was some type of marketing ploy, or how you
for
feel
him
about
to say
that?
I'm taking my music down?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Cause what the fuck else is you gonna do? Like, I'm not saying that you probably got a crazy talent. Your ass probably can paint or some shit. But nah, nigga, whatever's getting you your bread and butter right now and keeping your ass relevant, that's probably what your ass is trying to do. Yeah, I think because he always had issues with drama and all this shit. You know what I'm saying? Dealing with his music for a long time. So yeah, I definitely believe that was a marketing ploy. I feel like almost anything a lot of these artists do are damn near
Now.
ploys. Yeah, you really have to pay attention and be like, okay, is this or is it? Should I get this shit energy or should I not get this shit?
It's like every fucking thing, though. It's like you got to question everything now.
Yeah, you do.
Every move, it's kind of crazy, bro.
And then you have to make sure you're making the right, like you questioning the right shit. Sometimes your ass gonna be just lost in it because your ass questioning shit so much that you just so far out there.
Mm-hmm.
Now you just the quote unquote woke nigga, which I don't even like that shit.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely. Going back to the Nipsey shit, everybody tried to. Like I even saw all the woke guys in L.A.
Oh, the Sabi stuff.
Yeah, like, but I'm
CD,
saying like even when he passed, it was like everybody was just in L.A. all of a sudden. It was kind of, I don't know, bro. I just be.
Yeah, it's a lot of shit.
Your boy RZA Islam and Polite and
I see Polite crying sitting on the corner. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And a couple people. What's the homie man? Tariq Nasheed was there. Everybody had their little.
Live out there though.
He live in L.A.
I think he live out in L.A. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, man.
The nigga just pulled up to the stop right quick. That's what that was.
Everybody did that shit, bro. Like I was just like.
Everybody pulled up to the stop right quick.
I just couldn't. I don't know, bro. I kind of gave it a day. Like once I saw the news, I was on YouTube and on my little scroller or whatever.
Yeah. I
definitely saw all that shit and it was live, but I didn't want to click on none of that, bro. I just kind of let shit breathe for a couple days or a day or two.
I understand.
Cause it's all impulsive. Like everybody in the world it was an impulse. You know what I'm saying? It was just, I don't even mean to go back to it, but I don't know. It's an impulsive thing, so I just gave it you gotta respect him at least, or give it some time, dog. He just passed, and we just on this neck about. I don't know. Yeah. That. I feel like that just breeds more distraction than what you said earlier, like what we should be doing, bro. Like we should be carrying on his legacy, carrying on his, like everything he was gaming us up on really while he was doing it, So
that shit is, yeah, that's what I'm saying. We just can't do it. I don't know how long I've been like this. I think at least for like the last, I say 10 years. I say since like I had like a really big loss in my life and I had a family to take care of. I was always the nigga that thought about the next, like.
Yeah.
So when the problem comes up, I'm like, all right, what's the, like, fuck dwelling on the problem. What's the fucking solution? I'm always having that mind state because I'm like, I can't just sit here and just be in it. I need
solution
to
based, for sure.
We need to figure out how we're going to move on from this shit.
Right.
I bring that up because, so it happened Sunday, and I got into an argument with a nigga that Wednesday.
Right.
Because he was saying, like, he was like, nigga, this was over the Dr. Sebi documentary, nigga. You don't understand, nigga. I'm like, all right, I said, all right, man, let's do it like this then, fam. You saying the government killed him, right? I'm not taking away from conspiracies because I definitely believe like they have conspiracies out there.
Yeah,
Hell, I feel like Dr. CB's death was a conspiracy.
Exactly.
You know what I'm
You're not
saying?
gonna rule nothing out, but
Yeah.
right.
But my whole thing, I was like, all right, man, let's go ahead and play devil advocate right quick. Let's say the government decided to come out, because you know how Trump talk. Let's say the government decided to come out and said, yeah, we killed him. So the fuck what? What are you going to do now?
Mm-hmm.
So you found out the government did kill Nipsey, right?
What you gonna do, bro?
What's next?
What you gonna do?
He's like, man, you don't understand. I'm like, what am I not understanding? I'm saying,
if we
okay,
all knew that was a fact,
if that was the thing, and
what
they
would
come
we
out
do?
and say, yeah, we did it.
what were we gonna do?
Yeah.
What's the answer for that?
Well, I actually asked him, what are you going to do? Because he felt very passionate about it. That they did it. I'm like, okay, I get that. And I feel like I understand that it hurts. But now at this point, what are you going to do now since you know? It's like, man, there's nothing. They keep taking all our heroes. I said, that's that bullshit.
Yeah.
I'm like, fuck that. I said, you can't fucking just sit here and demand answers and point fingers and all that bullshit. You know what I'm saying? And then they tell you what the fuck you want to hear now, and then you just fucking fold. How about you pick up where he left off?
And you just say,
boy, that shit is too fucking
you just
hard to do now.
Exactly. You become the hero of that murder. I mean, I don't know.
Yeah. We just gonna complain about it then? That we just waited, now they told you what you wanted to hear, now we just gonna complain? How about you pick up where this nigga left off at?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
But I do think a lot of different ways. I definitely fuck with the solution base, because we gotta, bro, at the end of the day, we gotta take care of, you know what I'm saying, the issue in all angles, you know what I'm saying, whatever it is.
Yeah.
But I don't know, like exploring that shit.
Nigga, that shit funny as shit, man. Motherfuckers be on their board with that bullshit.
Yeah.
Shouts out to my niggas that make a little money and then they just got cocaine on the piano. It's a little cocaine on the piano. I just want a little cocaine on the piano. Nah, I'm playing. Nah, but it's cool, man. Everything's short. And yeah, man, we just got to keep moving. I think that's the biggest thing. Just keep that shit moving.
Keep pushing, you know, stay positive. Keep your, you know what I'm saying? I don't know, man. Keep your mindset on the right things, bro.
100%, man. Like, don't fucking lose self. Don't lose. Know that this world ain't finna stop. We just got off this shit last week. Yeah. Know that this shit ain't gonna stop, man. The world ain't gonna stop spinning.
Yeah.
And that definitely took a good man, but fucking just keep that shit moving, man, and fucking keep bettering yourself and others around you and all that. That's a fucking crazy thing, man. Motherfuckers be on it. On some serious ass shit. That's funny. You brought up, this nigga said everybody was in LA.
I felt like that, bro, just scrolling through all my shit, you know what I'm saying?
That's funny as shit, man. Everybody was in LA.
Yeah, even on Twitter, YouTube, all that shit, bro. It's just like everybody on their live, Instagram live, whatever. It's like, bro, damn, everybody at this, everybody. I mean, it's definitely a time for it. I mean, just, I guess their way to pay their respects or whatever. But they was on that whole just talking about that, like what you were saying, like just different possibilities, how it could happen. And it was just, I just felt like it was too fresh, bro. Yeah. It's too fresh, bro. Come on, man. Like, y'all can't just, I don't know. But I mean, I get it, though. I get it both sides. Like, sometimes your brain just can't help but to be like, man, what the fuck? Like, why did this happen to this man, bro? Yeah. Because it was, I mean, he was doing, like I said before, he was trending up, bro. He was with Lauren London, getting a Grammy for the album, getting a, you know what I'm saying? It was just everything. It was a good year for him, a good time for him right now, bro. So this shit was just so untimely, bro. It's very unfortunate. It's just trash.
And I think this is just a big reality check too. Like, I think one of the main things for the ones who had listened to episode 1, I think one of the things we were trying to make it clear is like all the shit that society tell us about, you know, whatever you put out there, you get back. You know what I'm saying? Fucking, you know, if you put that energy, good energy gets good energy back and all this. Like, I think it's just a reality check. Like, you know, to stay on your toes. Like. Yeah. If you're doing good to really keep your, like, if you're doing good for the best reasons, continue to do that, because I feel like he was doing good for the most authentic reasons he can. Mm-hmm. But never lose sight that it can all be taken away from you still.
Any moment.
Stay on your fucking toes around everybody. Like, just how it is, man. And you know what? And even even you niggas that don't go back to where you come from and you dye your hair blind, you fucking do all this other stupid ass shit that you want to fucking do. You know what, man? Look, I'm not mad at you. All right? Because we can't get mad at you for not doing something that other people ain't doing. And especially if there's examples out there of people who trying to do it. So whatever defines your traits or whatever you trying to use for survival, if you need to go somewhere else and wear fucking cotton dockers or double pleated, I am not mad at you. I'm going to still look at you as an individual and keep that shit moving. I am not mad. I'm like, hey, he did what's best for him.
Yeah, on the individual level, I guess.
Exactly. But I don't want to hear none of that shit saying that your ass trying to look out for them. I ain't gonna lie, man. Hey, look, I know I keep avoiding that nigga name. That shit was funny. That nigga Future, boy. That shit.
That nigga said, dye your hair blonde. I was like, yeah.
Yeah, I wasn't talking about him with the blonde hair, but I forgot the nigga dyed his hair blonde. But, you don't do no shit like that at that time. Like, niggas giving Nipsey props. Your ass like, yeah, we trying to do our thing. Like, nigga, chill the fuck out,
Wildin', bro.
Oh, chill the fuck out, boy.
That's what I'm saying, bro. Everybody.
I don't hear nothing about that nigga. You know what I'm saying? You ain't got to prove nothing to me or us or nobody. But I'm just saying, when you say shit like that, you have an opportunity to get W's or L's, nigga.
Man,
that was a damn
major
good opportunity for L's, bro. Your ass don't come out there and say no shit like that. This nigga, nigga, like, that nigga out there building and, you know, he died. It's just a lot. Your ass want to, like, we only see Future in the news when it's a new fucking album, bro, or some shit dealing with a fucking IG mob.
And once again, bro, it be that.
That's funny.
That
nigga.
attention shit, bro, is like, it gets disrespectful, bro. You know, and it's like that line. That more, like I said, man, with the more and more attention, like, the value, like the society values attention more than like the shit that was, I feel like was intrinsic in humans and in us years ago, like when we had culture and principles and all that shit, bro. I feel like, man, this shit is slowly dwindling away with all this crazy nonsense, bro. It's just a lot of crazy shit going on, bro.
But y'all don't know, man. Dom G do not like no fake shit. Like me, I'm a nigga that can smile through that shit and get in the car and be like, you believe this shit? That nigga died, bro. I'm trying to think of a good movie, nigga, like Sugar. I'm thinking about like Sugar Hill. Nah, here we go. A Menace to Society. When that crackhead told Loc Dog that he'll suck his dick. If you replace that line with, oh my God, what's popping right now? I don't even fucking know.
Something got to do with getting views or some shit.
Yeah, like, let that line replace with something about getting clout. Loc Dog and Dom G's fucking reaction would be just the same. I think that nigga Dom, if he had a gun, he'll shoot a nigga about some clout. He like, nigga, don't hold on, some real shit. Like, real shit going on, motherfucker. You, what?
That nigga ad like me on Instagram. That's some smooth shit. Nah.
Hey, Dom, subscribe to my page. Nigga, what? Nigga, turn around. Subscribe to what, nigga? Bow!
Nah, but I can laugh through that shit too. You know, I definitely, you know, it's just, I don't know, man. It is annoying, bro. Cause it's, I don't know. That shit used to be obvious. It used to be like a obvious thing and just shit to do and to not do into, you know, situations or whatever, bro. And now it's just like, bro, everybody's just doing anything and everything for whatever reason.
I feel like everybody's just being, not everybody, but I'm just feel like it's a lot of like, it's always fake shit to a certain extent.
Yeah.
But I don't know. When you have too much of it and you see too much of it, that shit gets annoying.
A fucking overload of crazy fake shit.
That's why when old people, when y'all say, oh, they just say anything.
Yeah.
They know what the fuck they saying. It's just they been on this earth for so long and they know they dying. They like, yo, I can't have my last years just be on some fake shit. So I'm just gonna say whatever the fuck I don't know, man. It's just always some.
Like, can we, I mean, just randomly just doing I'm just thinking, like, social media, bro. Who are the top 10, like, people with the most followers? Top 10.
I don't know, man. Social media? Gotta
be what? Or we can just pick any platform. I guess Twitter, Instagram. If you pick one of those, who would you think, like?
I think I would think
Kim
got
K
talented and
or some shit.
untalented people. Yeah, I would think Kim Kardashian is on there. I would think Beyonce is on there. I would think
Well, yeah,
who
you're
else,
right.
Bob?
It's talented people.
It's talented and untalented people.
It's both.
But untalented.
Untalented, no, that's just a way for them to they can finesse a little better, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what? To me, man, you know what? Kim Kardashian, I'm not going to say she's untalented.
I mean, she's
She
talented.
doesn't have the talent. The type of talent that she has, I feel, is really good with business acumen, marketing, stuff like that.
Yeah, for sure.
I feel like she got it.
And this,
She can have it.
especially in this era too, bro.
Oh,
it's
yeah,
perfect.
yeah.
Imagery, and
Because for them to be having season 14 of that fucking show and
they just basically
still,
living
like,
life, bro.
Yeah, they wow you with this old regular ass shit. Then I'm like, okay, cool. Obviously, it's a sense of talent with doing this. So you are super talented. Yes.
I've been saying that shit for years, bro. They're literally living life, bro, and getting paid for it, dog. Like, they go on vacations and it's, just bringing cameras, follow us around, man. But we're going to be living life, and y'all just edit it up and release the parts that y'all like.
Call TMZ.
And that's it, bro.
Photoshop ready. I'm going to be on we with the toothpiece on the beach. All that fucking
Because we literally, like, I mean, I ain't going to say we. I'm not just, nobody. I don't watch that shit like that. But, like,
where the fuck do they fans come from? Because I don't know. Do you know anybody that watch the shit like that? Because I don't either. I don't know anybody that just sit there and watch them niggas.
I mean, I've definitely seen some episodes. Chilling with my mom. I feel like that's how everybody is, though. I feel like everybody just seen some episodes.
That's crazy.
You talking about say like what's the like cult following, the
do
cult
they have
viewers?
Like a diehard?
I think probably a lot of females, maybe. I don't know, females, gay community. I don't fucking know, bro.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. I'm not trying to talk down to nobody. I'm just
you
saying.
got a point, man. Somebody.
I don't want to get beat up.
Somebody demographic.
Right, but like we seen Bruce turn into Kaylin. We've seen.
He's like, I'll show you who the real bad bitch is.
We've seen all of the different relationships Kim been in, the different relationship Chloe been in with Lamar, and nigga, we done seen Kylie grow up. We done seen. What's the other chick, the model chick?
We seen her grow up and grow down.
Exactly.
When she put the lips in and took the lips out.
It's like, bro, they're just literally living life, and they just getting money for that shit, bro, on E or whatever. Yeah. And your boy, man, is banking off their ass. Executive producer, the American Idol cat, the host. Ryan
Seacrest? He make money off Kardashian?
I think he produced that show, bro. Like the whole thing, bro. He
knocked on their door, they opened it, confetti and giraffes popped out. He was like, you bitches want to make money?
I think Chris too was a big brain behind that shit. Chris Jenner, bro, or Chris Jenner, Chris Kardashian?
She can be smart, man. I'm pretty sure she can be
She's
smart.
a big brain behind that. And then I just seen an interview where the sex tape shit, like I've learned like they always use the verbiage that, it's been leaked, but I don't even know why we going on this fucking Kardashian rant. But the verbiage been leaked, but like it's proven that she signed something, bro, for that sex tape to get leaked, bro. Cause I learned that the porn industry can't just release that shit.
Yo, it was a boxer nigga. What was that nigga name?
Hulk Hogan. I remember Hulk Hogan, I think it was a story where
sex tape?
Yeah, they shit got released and they sued or whatever the company that did it, and that company is no longer here, bro.
Yeah,
so like
they big with that.
Yeah,
yeah. They obviously, that's the dumbest shit when they be like, it was a personal tape that got leaked. Bitch, if it got leaked, your ass ain't gonna make no money off it.
Yeah,
you gonna fucking sue the shit out of them. You ain't gonna try to publicize it.
So like you said, business, skill, marketing,
Yeah, just marketing. We gonna leave that. We gonna leave them
bro,
right there.
What the fuck?
We gonna leave like y'all marketers, and we gonna just drop the motherfuckers
right,
and go somewhere else with them.
Bro.
Yeah, for real.
My fault.
To follow with what you're saying, what was your point about the whole like the top IGs or the top Twitters? Like, what's the point of that? Like, what point was you trying to make?
I mean, just the value of attention. I mean, the value of it. Like, that shit is damn near equal to money to some degree. I mean, shit, I don't know. If you know how to use it, if you know how to use your following, you know what I'm saying, it equals dollars, bro. And I feel like that's what people getting lost. And just as far as like, I don't know how to
The best analogy
And
I
it's-
can give like that is like, imagine if there was a street corner and it was a homeless dude,
Mhm.
and a homeless dude had his dick out,
Yeah.
and he tied a brick to his dick, and he swung around like a helicopter. Right?
Yeah.
And enough people paid attention that Coca-Cola decided to put their sticker
Put
on
his-
that brick.
Man.
Advertising, because attention.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
exactly
yeah,
what the
yeah.
fuck that is. That sums up a lot of this bullshit.
And he's basically, you know what I'm saying, selling himself short of doing that shit, of course.
Yeah.
But he's not homeless no more because Coca-Cola drops a couple G's off for homie. You know what I'm saying? Keep swinging your dick on that brick.
Get the new Dick Bricks flavor from Coca-Cola.
Yeah, this nigga.
Tastes like a dick brick.
This nigga with these analogies, bro.
That's exactly what it is. It's getting attention. Coca-Cola put their stamp on it. It's official. Yeah, they had this chick. She's getting sued. I think she's getting sued in Texas. She's an IG fitness trainer or whatever the fuck that's supposed to mean. And she was selling like these $300 like instruction fitness packs to people.
Mhm.
That bitch made a lot of money and people didn't get their goddamn packs. They sued the fuck out that shit. That bitch tried to go on IG and like apologize, like, I'm so sorry, guys. Oh my God, it's been hectic. I will not fuck up again. And then that shit, the fucking backlash got worse and worse. So she got on there crying like, I will do better.
Bro.
And fucking helping you guys. I am so sorry. She did all that shit, but continued to say, I'm not giving refunds.
At all. That's my bread. Fuck
It was
y'all.
a learning experience, and I want to do better for you guys. And it was just so funny. It's like, you ain't get your $300 back, motherfucker. That shit is already spent.
Exactly.
That shit was funny. I thought that shit was hilarious.
Yeah, bro. I don't know, man. It's a different. I don't know, man. It's a different world to get acclimated to. But I just make sure, man. I mean, it seems like it's inevitable too. Like, if you are trying to build something on your own, you definitely gotta do the social media thing and do get the shit up, get the. But I guess it's just how you do it too, bro. You just gotta do it, you know. You ain't gotta sell yourself short while you doing this shit, bro. I guess that's what I'm trying to say.
100%, man. I think it's definitely.
Because it's easy to get lost in that shit.
Oh, man. I think it's going to be really bad for people. Like, what was that chick name that died, man? But she was really famous because she used to talk a lot of shit. Joan Rivers.
Joan Rivers.
Like we're going to have an army of Joan Rivers at the end of,
when this generation gets older. Yeah.
It's going to be a lot of plastic surgery. It's going to be a lot of, hey, remember me?
Mhm.
Like, or, hey, I'm in the limelight, or shit, man. There's going to be a lot of that shit.
A lot of shit.
Nobody's going to fall from, not to say nobody, but it's a good amount of them kids that's not going to fall from grace, man. Like, them motherfuckers are they going to plummet, bro, into some crazy ass shit. There's going to be some fucked up ass stories.
Right, because it's like you sacrifice, like when you get the view, like, I mean, how we talk about how you sacrifice your personal views for the value, for the shit or whatever, for the popularity or whatever. I mean, as you get older, you know what I'm saying, it's really, you're supposed to really be intact with that, you know what I'm saying? I feel like, I mean, basically saying the same thing you said. That's why, you know.
Because you got to look at it,
These
man.
niggas are going to be in shambles, bro, when they older, dog.
Because these are young kids that, when we were their ages, like, because a lot of these motherfuckers are like 19, 20, 21, right? So you got to remember where you were at that time.
Like, well, think about it. What about niggas like, I don't know, bro. Well, never mind, bro. Everybody doing whatever. Like, think about niggas like Young Jock or something. That nigga's older, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. But you have to remember, like, that nigga, he's basically going off the brand of him being Young Jock. So it had
that nigga just needs to be Jock, bro.
It had to transition to rap to fucking
love and hip hop shit.
Yeah, man, transition into a brand. But I'm just thinking about these guys who literally had nothing at 19 to 21, but
came
attention.
up through that. Oh yeah.
But attention. You had to remember, like, other people. You got other people their ages that's working these 9-to-5s, these terrible ass part-time jobs, and then someone comes in and you get enough people that you making like $3, $4, $5, $7, $10, $15, $26,000 a month from just joking around.
Yeah, then you just
Yes, and then it's like you just
That's the
Never had that
lifestyle.
that's the
yeah,
lifestyle
that's the
now.
lifestyle.
So as it goes on, your shit, it gets less funny to a newer audience.
Mm-hmm.
Things change, and you don't fucking transition. And you just stuck on your ass, and now you're trying to figure it out.
Yeah.
And I think that's one thing we have to realize, because remember, that's all they had, right?
Yeah.
Well, that's all they have. I'm going to say that's all they have now is a brand and an audience right now.
Right. So they
But when that
just
shit fades,
how are you gonna
you don't have job, you can't write, I was a YouTube
on the
star
resume?
on the resume.
Right.
So now you have to figure out what the fuck you're gonna do.
Yeah. I think we are going down that path though.
Yeah.
And I think we are going down that path because just industries are changing. You can clearly see just in the entertainment, I guess bro, you can clearly see TV kind of falling off. You can kind of see streaming's becoming the main thing. So we all kind of dealing with a transition right now, bro. Or just trying to, you know what I'm saying? Because we even see older people trying to transition into I done met a real estate agent that was 40 plus, and he's trying to get his Instagram up and shit just off real estate, you know. So it ain't really, he not selling himself shorty, but he knows that social media is the shit, bro. I need to get my shit on. So
it's all about it's old dogs, it's new tricks, and it's hobos with bricks. That's what it is. Nah, but we about to get out of here, man. We just hit our time. Thank y'all so much for tuning in. You know what I'm saying? Again, this is You Good Podcast. You got Jamal, Dom, Free Mitch. And again, we just
my nigga Mitch, man.
Again, we just three young black men with aspirations, fighting through society and pop culture to get to where we need to get to without selling crack or a jump shot. Thank you for tuning in.
All right, we out.